Last night I saw Toe. Ever heard of it? No, you haven't. This movie stars Rose Byrne as is based on a true story. Stars Rose Byrne as a homeless Seattle woman who lives in her car, and that car is towed, and she cannot pay the bill, and it accumulates to $18,000 over time. And it's about her fighting the injustices against that. And this movie is honestly, even though, this is wheelhouse central for me. When I first found out about this movie, first of all, nobody knows about this movie. Nobody's heard of this movie. I haven't even heard about this movie. I've only seen about this movie. I saw this movie poster when I was seeing Undertone at the AMC Boston Common. And I was walking to the theater, and it was, I think, like maybe the first one, or at least the first one, like after a door. It's almost like they were trying to hide it, like the poster. And I saw Rose Byrne standing there, and I see a list of names. I see Dominic Sessa, Simon Rex, Octavia Spencer, Ariana DeBose, and Demi Lovato's there too. But like Rose Byrne, big letters, Dominic Sessa, those names, those fly out. I literally stopped in my tracks. I was holding my popcorn. Might have gotten an icy this night. Watch the Undertone review. I don't know if I gave away what I got there. I never buy the icy, but sometimes I'm tempted at AMC's to fill it with the icy because they're both there. Thank God for free will, right? But I literally stopped in my tracks and probably looked at this poster for a good 10, 15 seconds. And I had to text my brother. I was like, check this thing out. And he probably didn't care. He probably doesn't care. But this movie, I love Dominic Sessa. Like Rose Byrne a lot. I don't want to try to steal valor and say I love Rose Byrne, but I think I do love Rose Byrne. Love Simon Rex. Octavia Spencer is great. And this just seems like one of those small stories, a small little independent movie. You're going to have some laughs. It's going to warm your heart, and you're going to be in and out of there in 100 minutes. And that is exactly what it was, folks. This movie was goddamn delightful. We laughed, we cried, we had it all. I saw this movie at the Plymouth Cinema, which is, I always like to shout out this theater because I love it. It's the coolest theater in the world. No, it isn't. It's one of the coolest theaters in the world. It's in the Plymouth Patuxent Museum. I'd like to nose around the museum, but I'm always there, right before the movie. I'm always running late to this place. It's because it's, weird. I always think it's going to be closer, but it's, a half hour from my house. And it's, one of the entrances is one of the exits, or there's road work on the road going into it. So you got to, drive down, cut back. It's a disaster getting there. But it's a great little theater if you want to check it out. And when I got there, I could hear... the end credits of I walk in the theater and I hear I actually just thought the museum was playing the Revolution Will Not Be Televised, the song The Revolution Will Not Be Televised. I won't go any further in the impression there, but I could hear that and I was like, oh, that's kind of electric. They're playing this song, reminds me of one battle after another. And then I see the poster and I walk up to the ticket guy, the desk, because there's really only a desk at this place, the counter. It's more of a desk, and he's like, one for one battle after another, and I'm like, I'm actually here for Toe, believe it or not, but maybe. He's like, one battle after another's at 7:30, Toe's just about to start. And I'm like, oh. And I think about it, and I'm like, I'll take one for Toe, because when will I ever see this movie again? I will never even think about this movie again, especially if I don't see it tonight. I'll be able to see one battle after another again. I can watch it whenever I want. I could leave this movie if I want and watch the end of one battle after another afterwards. That's what I decided to do. But I'll tell you, when I'm sitting in that theater for Toe, and I was in the last row, but it's a 6 row, it's a 5 row theater. For all the old Hanover Patriot Cinemas heads, it was theater 3 there. It's theater 3 there where there's literally 6 rows with 10, 12 seats. It's pretty awesome. But I was sitting in the back and I was leaning back. I had my head against the wall. And I could hear those big violins coming in from the one battle after another score. And I was like, oh, what am I doing over here? And I was like, if I hear dirty work through the wall, I'm just gonna get up and go into that theater. I don't care what the guy at the counter tries to do, because he would just watch me. He'd probably be like, hey buddy, you made your choice. Go watch your shitty movie. But it was no shitty movie. It was goddamn adorable. It really was. It's entirely on the back of Rose Byrne. She's why I stopped to look at the poster, because she's standing there and her name's the biggest. And she's the reason I'm sure this movie got made. She's so great in this role. It's her playing a kook. It's her playing a loon, a nut. And she just almost won an Oscar for that 2 weeks ago. She just won a Golden Globe for that 2 months ago, playing an absolute nut job, and she's incredible in this too. I don't want to do the thing where it's like hot take city. Hot take. I almost made that like a noun or like a verb. I almost made that one word. It's like hot take city right after the Oscars to like all the acclaimed actors be like, actually this was their best performance, or actually they're better in this. Like Jessie Buckley was actually better in The Lost Daughter than she was in Hamnet, and I actually think she was better in The Bride. You can't say that because The Bride sucked, but like the first performance after the nomination, I don't want to just be like, oh, you know what, this is better. She's better in this, but I think she might be better in this. I don't want to. She's not one note, and if I had legs, I'd kick you. But I feel like she's. I don't know. I feel like she's doing a little bit more in this one. Oddly, she's doing more emotionally. And if I had legs, I'd kick you. I like this movie so much more. This movie's so delightful, and she's so good in it. She's crazy. Her accent work is just her like the control over her face and like her lisp. Like I feel like she just became this person that she. Like didn't I don't want to just compare the performances, but she really does just become, I forget her name, Amanda something. It's an incredible performance from Rose Byrne. She's great. She's my laptop's 100% dead, or the Time's going to say that it's December 31st, 1969. December 31st. Hopefully the internet works. 1:13 a.m. Internet's still going to work for me, but it isn't. Battery is low. You search Toe on Wikipedia, you don't get the movie. What am I even looking up? Amanda Ogle. Amanda Ogle? I saw the movie. It's Ogle. Is it Ogle? Amanda. She becomes this woman, this insane person. She's this unhinged lady who's saying this drunk, this deranged homeless lady, and she's great. It's I love that kind of character. I love a deranged homeless lady character. I can't think of like a similarity. But I don't know. She's awesome. And Dominic Sessa, my guy, he is just the man. Not so much in this movie. It's not like he's bad. It's not like he's great, but it's like he's just his presence. He is the man. He's rocking these sideburns, these pointy sideburns. Never seen anything like it, let alone on him. And he's playing older, fun fact. He's playing a 25-year-old, and he was 22 in the movie. Maybe even 21 when the movie was filmed. Yeah, I think he was 21 when the movie filmed. He's playing a 25-year-old, which is interesting. Good for you, Dom. He's just the man. He's just such a great presence. In any movie, he can play any character, and I would say he was great. But in this, he's great. It's great casting. It's a great role for him. And Simon Rex, I wrote Spencer Rex, but there's a comma there. Simon Rex, I love the guy. He's incredible in Red Rocket. He should have got a nomination for that one. This movie reminded me of a Sean Baker movie in a way. Like Rose Byrne in a Sean Baker movie, I feel like would be pretty incredible. I think that's like the match made in heaven, at least as far as I'm concerned. And Octavia Spencer's great and everything as well. She's like she's one of the she's not one of the all-time underrated actresses, but she's great. Demi Lovato is pretty terrible in this movie. It felt worth mentioning. They are not a good actor at all. They're pretty awful. There's a couple good jokes. There's a couple of good jokes their character has, but they're just an awful actor. Truly terrible. My sister loved Camp Rock and loved Demi Lovato, and I think I hated her as a kid when she was a her. But I mean, I have nothing against them now, and she's just damn it, they're just a bad actor. The movie is just perfectly intimate. Like I said, it knows what it is. You're gonna have your laughs. You're gonna laugh at the crazy woman, and then obviously the third act, there's gonna be the waterworks. I'm a big crier at the movies now. I got cut off. I don't know why I always feel the need to say that, but I got cut off. Yeah, I'm a huge crier at the movies now. I'll cry like 2 or 3 times at a given movie. I think I cried like 3 times at this movie, and once was like an hour in when Demi Lovato's character singing "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas," and I'm just like, Jesus Christ. And the worst part is, especially at this theater, you got to walk right by the guy. Like, I was gonna hold it up as a graph, but like, no, you literally have to like walk. You gotta like boom, boom to take the right. You can't like, you can't like angle it. And I mean, I had a hat and I pull it down real low, but I feel like I had to just look like. So I mean, there was a freaking puddle in there by the end, And there's no need for it. I really don't think there was a need for it. I don't think this was a big crier. But I love these kinds of movies. I love these sentimental, sappy little, small, yeah, these like, I don't know, intimate movies. I don't know. I feel like I've said it all. Like the character studies, movies that are just about people. That's what it is. It reminds me like the Josh O'Connor movie Rebuilding. It reminds me of like what I liked about a lot about Nomadland. And yeah, I mean like Florida Project, not so much Red Rocket because that's more like a guy scheming. Um, but yeah, I love these little intimate movies, and I wish more people knew about this movie because it's a shame no one does. Because Rose Byrne just came off the Oscar nomination, so this should have gotten a little bit of a teensy bit of buzz. Um, but yeah, I mean, it just didn't. Like all these fake Rose Byrne heads that were in it for the Twitter points. Now there's no Twitter applause. Now there's no awards season. No one's. It's not cool to be a fan. Everyone's left her in the dust because she's lost. I mean, I'm mostly kidding, but if you're gonna be a fan, be a real fan. You gotta know about all of her movies. What is my dad watching? Oh, it was definitely Ted. I heard a big piano. Moron. I feel like that's the best way to end it. Thanks, Nora Jones. Thank you, folks, for watching. Go see Toe. Watch Toe. However you can. It's probably playing in 14 theaters. It's only playing in movie theaters that are in museums. But go check out Toe. Shout out to Rose Byrne. Thanks for watching, folks.